According to the Association of Indonesian Motorcycle Producers, or Asosiasi Sepeda Motor Indonesia, or AISI, members of the association have exported 174,123 units of motorcycles within the past 4 months. The export figure is increasing by 41.1% if compared to the same period in 2017, when the number was only 123,403 units. And in this segment, we would like to present to you some data about Indonesian motorcycle industry in Indonesia. The first data will be about most popular motorcycle brand in Indonesia. The first one, of course, we have Honda Beat. And after Honda Beat, we've got Scoopy and then Vario 125. After Vario 125, we've got Vario 150 and NMAX. Okay, Honda became the motorcycle manufacturer that has very good ability in accommodating the market of the Indonesian market. In the fuel consumption, mostly types of Honda motorcycles has an economical fuel consumption. It comes from a 110cc machine capacity, completed with a technology called ESP, or Enhanced Smart Power. Honda Scoopy, for example, isn't the cheapest one. It is more expensive compared to Honda Beat, but overall, it has more complete features compared to the other type of motorcycle. It has LED projectors for its front lights and completed with safety alarm. And the most feature that is quite catchy is a mobile phone power recharger. Seems like it needed by everybody, right? And how about the sales performance of each motorcycle brand in Indonesia? Let's check the next data. As you can see, in the 5th position, we have Yamaha NMAX with the number of the units sold to the market as much as 154,504 units. And then after that, in 4th position, we've got Honda Vario 125, Honda Scoopy in the 2nd position, and the 1st position that, having the greatest sales performance in the first half in 2018 is Honda Beat with the number of units sold to the market, reaching 883,575. Along the first 6 months of 2018, more than 3 million motorcycles sold in Indonesia are dominated by scooter type, as more than 2.5 million units, followed by sport and underbone type. Consumers of two-wheel vehicles in Indonesia tended to buy motorcycle that has a machine capacity under 125cc with a total distribution of 2.1 million units. Honda distributed more than 2.2 million units to become the best-selling brand in Indonesia, followed by Yamaha as much as 690,000 units. To have a clearer view on how huge is Indonesia as the potential market for motorcycle industry, let's check the next slide. This is the comparison between Indonesia and other ASEAN countries. This is the motorcycle sales in some ASEAN countries in 2018. This one is taken from the Asosiasi Industri Sepeda Motor Indonesia. At the 5th position, we've got Singapore with the most least number, reaching 10,377 units sold in 2018. After Singapore, we have Malaysia, the Philippines in the 3rd position. And then the Philippines, we've got Thailand, Philippines in the 4th position, Thailand in the 3rd position, Vietnam 2nd, and of course, Indonesia is the country with the largest motorcycle sales in 2018. Indonesia became one of the biggest market for motorcycle in the world. Indonesia become a country with the biggest sales of motorcycle in ASEAN region, according to Indonesian Motorcycle Industry Association, or IC data, who quotes the sources of ASEAN Automotive Federation, or AAF, and Federation of Asian Motorcycle Industries, or FAMI. Indonesia contributing 47% of motorcycle sales in Southeast Asia region. With 260 million people population, motorcycle sales in Indonesia in 2018 reached 6.38 million units. And how about the sales projection of motorcycle in Indonesia for the next maybe 2 years? We're going to see the next slide. As I mentioned before, the sales or projection of the motorcycle sales in the 2018 had reached 6.38 million units. In 2019, it was projected to reach 7.26 million units, and in 2020, it is projected reaching 7.98 million units. In ASEAN region, Indonesia holds the country with the biggest motorcycle sale, but in the world level, the story is quite different. Indonesia is sitting at the number 3 as the country with the biggest motorcycle sale, following India in the second position with a total sales 12.5 million units, and China in the first position with a total sales up to 25 million units. The huge number of motorcycles absorption in the country seems like contributing a huge number of land transportation accident that is mostly happen in motorcycle. So right now we're going to see the data, the number of accident or land transportation accidents that happen in Indonesia. The first one or the most huge number in the land transportation accident mostly happened when people like riding the motorcycle. The percentage reaching 71%, logistic vehicle 13%, accident in while people using cars 12%, in a bus 30%, and special vehicle 1%. The high level of accident land transportation need to get a serious attention. In 2015, representing the data of Directorate General of Land Transportation of the Ministry of Transportation, at least there are 95,906 cases of accident happen. Every hour, at least 3 or 4 people died because of land transportation accident. From that number, the accident mostly happened in motorcycle with 71% out of the total accident case. Also, in 2016 to 2020, the government plan is pressing the number of victims of life at least at 50%. And hopefully the huge number of motorcycle absorption in the country will be balanced by the road safety awareness in people's mind. And stay tuned on Market Headlines because we'll be right back after the break.